ladies and gentlemen. This is Sam Casper with you guys here today presenting how to prepare taco night for your family. For a start, for about every 5 people in your family, you need about 2 pounds of ground beef. First, you insert the ground beef into the pot. Whatever pot you choose is your choice, but just know if you are using a Tefal pot, you need a wooden spoon for health and sanitary reasons. But if you are using a stainless steel pot like this one right here, it is okay to use a stainless steel spoon. The reason why we use a wooden spoon for a Tefal pot is the sanitary reasons, to not scrape any dirty residue that is left over into the pot that could be eaten. So for a start, after you choose the amount of ground beef you would like to insert into your pot, you should wait about 15 minutes to see that there is no red meat and to make sure it is well done, which my family likes, which right now is about medium rare. It needs about 10 more minutes. So we're just gonna stir it just a little bit, to make sure there's no red meat. And you have to flip the bottom meat to the top meat and the top to the bottom to make sure all the pieces of meat are eventually all cooked, because raw meat is no good for the stomach. So I'm gonna just rotate it, for a couple minutes, maybe higher it just a little. Okay, and just wait patiently. Okay, these are the vegetables that my family prefers to have. There is a recall on Roman lettuce. That is why we have cabbage with us today as a substitute for the lettuce. For a start, my family prefers diced styled cut, all vegetables, mainly tomatoes, which is very simple. And the reason why we use diced cut style tomatoes is because my family prefers smaller cut vegetables, just like this. Okay, and the cabbage, we just like to cut it just into like little pieces, but not too little, because it could be taking up more space in the taco. The taco bread that we have today are the spinach wraps right here, and we also have the wheat tortilla bread over here. The sauces that we are using today are the Taco Bell branded, which are my personal favorites, the mild sauce and the hot sauce. We also have the taco chipotle sauce, which is really delicious with the tacos. And we also got the quesadilla shredded cheese, which I personally prefer for my taco. And we're just gonna sit here and rotate it just a few more times. As you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, it is more darker than before when you guys seen it due to the timing. But I do see a little bit of red, which is not acceptable. So we are just gonna rotate it a little. Okay. I'm gonna get started on a taco just to prepare it by the time the meat is done. I'm gonna start with a wheat bread taco. I personally like using a fork to spread my sour cream. And sour cream is a big part of my tacos, which I really enjoy eating. If there's no sour cream, I do not enjoy eating tacos at all. And I like to put a thick amount, which my family thinks is unhealthy and disgusting, which I like and I think is delicious. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I put a thick amount of sour cream, just the way I like it. And I sprinkle, let me cut this just a little bit more, sorry about that. There we go. I'm gonna put the tomatoes on first. Then some cabbage. I don't like putting too much tomatoes on because it does somehow make my taco a little bit soggy. Even though we did dry out the water off the vegetables before I cut them, which is a good suggestion for you guys if you guys are preparing taco night for your family. The seasoning that we put on our tacos are the Ortega brand taco seasoning mix. which is right here. It gives it a nice little taste. Since taco meat is almost done, I personally just like to put just a little bit of salt just to give it that little taste. As you can tell, I did not add a lot, but just a decent amount. Give it a little taste. Also, black pepper is a big thing, seasoning that is really delicious with the tacos. And as you can tell, I do not put a lot, just a little. Just the way I like it. And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the taco meat is almost done. I'm gonna chop it up into little pieces so there is no big piece. And now it is time to add the Ortega brand taco seasoning. As you can tell, I want you guys to see that I am not adding a lot, just a little. Because a lot of anything is just not good at all. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell, this is enough right here. Give it a nice seasoning, then you have to rotate it to make sure the seasoning has touched every single piece of the meat. And as you can tell, for some reason the meat is a little bit thick, which I have to chop down so it can fit properly inside of a taco. Because I do have nieces and nephews that are gonna join us for dinner today, and they are not capable of eating big pieces or big chunks, and I would not feel good if they choked on any of the food that I cooked. So I'm just gonna do that. Rotate it a little bit more. As you can tell, there is no red meat at all. This is just the way my family likes it. I'm gonna give it about a few more minutes, rotating it, just to make sure it's all well done. Okay, looks like it is all done. I am gonna turn off the stove. And I'm just gonna empty it onto a plate that my family could pick the meat off or use for their own meat up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here is the final product right here. And taco night is a very important night for my family because truthfully that is the only dish that I could possibly make my own self, and I do feel great about it feeding my siblings. It's a really great feeling, especially since I get good results with them. And truthfully, I do not like eating a lot of meat on my taco, just like a decent amount, as you can tell right here, just to give it a little taste. Because I just started eating chicken and meat about a half a year ago. I used to be a vegetarian. And my favorite sauce is the mild taco ball sauce right here. And I just put a little bit just to give it a little taste. It does have a little spicy taste though, which I prefer. And I'm gonna just put a little bit of quesadilla shredded cheese right here, the Kroger brand. Not too much though, just a little bit. And there we go. We have a beautiful taco right here. The final dish made by yours truly, Sam Casborg. Thank you for watching me prepare taco night for my family. I hope you guys enjoyed the show and learned something today. Thank you very much. Have a good night.